In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on March 6, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start: if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Orlando Magic versus Washington Wizards. The upcoming Wednesday night clash will witness the Orlando Magic embarking on a journey up the coast to face the Washington Wizards. The Magic find themselves entrenched in the playoff race this season, boasting a commendable record of 35-26, securing the 6th position in the highly competitive Eastern Conference. In stark contrast, the Wizards are undergoing a challenging season, currently owning the league's worst record at 9-52 and grappling with a daunting 15-game losing streak. Amidst their struggles, the Wizards have endured a prolonged 15-game losing skid, managing to secure victory in only 9 contests throughout the entire season. Conversely, the Magic are on an upward trajectory, eyeing a coveted playoff spot and endeavoring to avoid the play-in round, with the Miami Heat nipping at their heels in the 7th place in the standings. Notably, Orlando has triumphed in all 3 encounters with the Wizards this season, showcasing an impressive scoring average of over 130 points per game in those matchups, significantly surpassing their season average. Strikingly, the Wizards have conceded over 130 points 7 times during their losing streak, with 3 instances surpassing the 140-point mark. Fresh off a victory against the Hornets on Tuesday night, the Magic face a back-to-back challenge, contributing to a narrower spread in the game. The Wizards' abysmal home record, standing at 3-25 straight up, further underscores their struggles. The Magic, with a 7-3 against the spread record in their last 10 games, appear poised to dominate this matchup, aiming to ascend in the conference standings and avoid the play-in games. The Washington Wizards find themselves in a prolonged slump, having not secured a victory in over a month, leading to a lackluster 28-32 against the spread performance on the season. The odds makers face a challenging task in favoring the Wizards in the betting market on a game-by-game basis. Meanwhile, the Orlando Magic continue to accumulate wins, covering the spread in 7 of their last 10 games, solidifying their status as a reliable option for bettors. Orlando's dominance is expected to extend to the interior, exploiting the Wizards' weak defense and asserting control on the boards against the NBA's weakest rebounding team. The Magic, boasting a remarkable 41-21 against the spread record, maintain their status as the best cover team in the NBA, providing a lucrative option for bettors with a 66.1% cover percentage. The consistent success of the Magic makes them a reliable choice, so the Orlando Magic to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Traditionally, betting the under in games involving the Orlando Magic has been a prudent choice given their 26th ranking in scoring this season. However, a notable exception arises when facing the Wizards, as the Magic have exhibited prolific scoring, averaging over 132 points per game in their 3 victories. This offensive prowess stems from their dominance in the interior, shooting at an impressive 55% in these matchups. The Wizards' defensive struggles during their 15-game losing streak, allowing just under 127 points per game, further signal a potential continuation of this scoring trend. The Wizards, being the 2nd fastest team in the league, are poised to intensify the pace of the game throughout the night. Washington's offensive strategies may influence the game dynamics, contributing to the Magic's performance. Despite their speed, the Wizards possess the highest scoring defense, creating a potential scenario where the Magic can accumulate a significant point total against them. With the overhitting in 6 of Washington's last 10 games, the prediction leans towards exceeding the projected total, making over the projected total our full game total pick. Cleveland Cavaliers versus Atlanta Hawks. On Wednesday night, the Atlanta Hawks are set to host the Cleveland Cavaliers at State Farm Arena in a highly anticipated Eastern Conference clash. The Cavaliers have emerged as one of the standout narratives of the NBA season, currently occupying the 3rd spot in the Eastern Conference standings. In contrast, the Hawks have faced challenges at times, yet they persevere with playoff aspirations. The season series between these teams has favored Cleveland, winning all 3 encounters, with the most recent triumph taking place in Atlanta as they strive to complete a season sweep. In this impending showdown between two teams grappling with injuries, the outcome becomes an intriguing spectacle. The Cavaliers, grappling with the absence of key players like Mitchell, face a formidable challenge, further compounded by the absence of Struz. While Cleveland has displayed strength in the front court, Atlanta possesses the necessary personnel and athleticism to present a competitive matchup. Factor in the Hawks' home court advantage and the offensive prowess of Murray, and an opportunity for Atlanta to secure an unexpected victory becomes apparent. Cleveland's recent struggle to cover the spread, compounded by ongoing injuries, makes Atlanta the better choice. So the Atlanta Hawks to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. These two teams exhibit distinct basketball styles, with Atlanta favoring a fast-paced offensive approach, while Cleveland emphasizes a slower tempo and strong defensive play. However, with both squads missing their star players, the game's dynamic may shift towards a more defensive orientation. Additionally, given that this is the second night of a back-to-back for both teams, fatigue may play a role in the latter stages of the game. Atlanta, boasting a 6-4 record in over-under situations with no rest, faces Cleveland, which is 5-5 in similar scenarios, making it challenging to discern a clear trend. Cleveland's second-best defense in the league, allowing only 108 points per 100 possessions, has resulted in a 12-6 under record in their last 18 games. Both teams, having played on Tuesday night and subsequently traveling to Atlanta, are likely to grapple with early game rust. The absence of leading scorers and key support players raises questions about offensive contributions. It wouldn't be surprising for Atlanta to adopt a more deliberate pace, given the circumstances outlined above, potentially leading to an underwhelming scoring output. Examining their head-to-head history reveals that the under has prevailed in 3 of the last 4 meetings, and it has also hit in each of Cleveland's last 2 games and 5 of Atlanta's last 6 encounters. Anticipated injuries on both sides suggest a struggle for offensive production, particularly in the early stages of the game. Consequently, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Memphis Grizzlies versus Philadelphia 76ers. On Wednesday night, the Philadelphia 76ers are set to face off against the Memphis Grizzlies in a highly anticipated matchup at the Wells Fargo Center. The Grizzlies have encountered challenges this season and are striving for a strong performance in the final months to secure a spot in the playoffs. Meanwhile, the 76ers currently hold the 5th position in the Eastern Conference, a commendable standing considering the adversity they've faced due to injuries throughout the season. The upcoming game marks the first meeting between these two teams since last season, where they evenly split the series, each securing a victory on their respective home courts. Given the unpredictability of this matchup, it has the potential to be one of the most captivating games on Wednesday's schedule. During Philadelphia's recent game against the Mavericks on Sunday, Katie George of ESPN reported a positive development regarding Joel Embiid's recovery. Embiid, the reigning MVP, has initiated on-court workouts following a procedure on his left meniscus on February 6th. Although he is scheduled for evaluation soon, it is likely that Embiid's activities are currently limited to solo shooting drills. Even if cleared for full contact, he may need additional time to regain his conditioning, delaying his potential return by a few weeks. Despite the significance of having Embiid back for the playoffs, the Sixers can maintain their competitive edge as long as Tobias Harris performs well and Tyrese Maxey remains healthy. On the other hand, the Grizzlies are grappling with a shortage of players, hindering their ability to form a complete NBA roster. Despite their competitiveness, scoring may pose a significant challenge for them in this matchup. The Grizzlies find themselves without most of their expected starters from the beginning of the season, and if Jaren Jackson Jr. is unable to play, it would mark a complete absence of all 5 anticipated starters. The team's lack of depth is a considerable obstacle, especially when facing a Philadelphia squad that heavily relies on its experienced players. Even if Maxey is unavailable, the Sixers possess a defensive prowess that extends across various rotations, coupled with numerous scoring options, particularly against Memphis subpar defense. As a result, the Philadelphia 76ers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. In terms of pace, both the Grizzlies and the Sixers fall within the middle of the pack as they approach this inter-conference matchup. The Sixers demonstrated resilience in their recent victory over the Dallas Mavericks, improving to a 6-8 record without MVP center Joel Embiid. Tobias Harris played a pivotal role in the win, amassing 28 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 steal over 35 minutes. While Harris consistently contributes, the game against the Mavericks marked only his 9th out of 53 appearances with more than 24 points. With Embiid sidelined for at least the next 2 weeks, the Sixers will heavily rely on performances like Harris's to maintain their competitive standing. Conversely, the Grizzlies are plagued by one of the longest injury reports in the league, exacerbating their struggle to secure experienced scoring options. The absence of key scorers for the 76ers is likely to reshape their offensive strategy, potentially impacting their anticipated success. As a consequence, early signs of rust may be evident, causing both teams to slow down the pace and making this matchup one of the less aesthetically pleasing ones on Wednesday's schedule. The under has proven successful in 6 of Philadelphia's last 7 games, with their defense likely to contribute to a continuation of this trend. Given the challenges faced by the Grizzlies, particularly in surpassing the 100-point mark, a low-scoring affair is anticipated. Fans tuning in should not expect an abundance of points, making under the projected total our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.